Star Wars The Force Awakens, which came out in 2015, could have featured a mysterious fire and ice lightsaber. The unusual concept lightsaber, which is double-bladed, features one red lightsaber blade and one blue lightsaber blade. So typically when we think of double-bladed lightsabers, we think of two lightsaber blades that are the same color. For example, the Darth Maul lightsaber, which is arguably the most famous double-bladed lightsaber of all time, or, it's way up there. That lightsaber has two red blades, so it's very unusual to see a lightsaber with two different lightsaber color blades. Not very common. Now, this concept lightsaber is depicted in artwork by Eric Tiemens in the book The Art of Star Wars The Force Awakens. So that came out in 2015 as a tie-in to the movie. And generally, so not only is this, there's a few things going on. So we have a lightsaber that has two different color blades. That's a little bit unusual. But in addition to that, this so-called fire and ice lightsaber, it has one red blade and one blue blade, which, wow, red blades we commonly associate with Sith characters or kind of dark side characters, and blue lightsaber blades we associate with Jedi and light side characters. So to have both of those kind of attached to the same lightsaber hilt, that's kind of, it's a very interesting thing to do from a storytelling standpoint and just from a character standpoint. Now, one key point about this is you might think, this would have been Kylo Ren's lightsaber. And that's possible. It's possible that would have been, an alternative lightsaber for him to use rather than the crossguard lightsaber that we see in the final film. But this artwork, it doesn't say who would have used the lightsaber. So it seems pretty likely it would have been the Kylo Ren lightsaber because it kind of fits with his character. He's very conflicted and kind of torn between the light side and the dark side. So you could say, well, that fits pretty well with him. But at the same time, it's a double-bladed lightsaber, and we see Rey wielding a staff, early on in Star Wars The Force Awakens. And I know a lot of fans would love to see Rey wielding a double-bladed lightsaber. So it's possible, an earlier kind of form of the story would have had her wielding a lightsaber like that too. Or just, even a different character as well. So we don't really know for sure which character it would have been attached to. Probably Kylo Ren, but it could have been somebody else as well. So, it's just really kind of a neat concept, to see that artwork. And so I'd recommend checking out that book, The Art of Star Wars The Force Awakens. I'll link to it below if you're interested. But just because we haven't seen this lightsaber in the Star Wars movies or TV shows yet, the concept is out there. So it's always possible that Disney could revisit this concept in the future, even if they would have, other characters use it, or who knows what they may do with it. Or, maybe they will never revisit this again. But it is a very interesting concept, I think, to have kind of the light side and the dark side contained in one lightsaber like that. So feel free to comment below about the fire and ice lightsaber, kind of an unused concept for The Force Awakens.